from a mic, the voice of Night City. Coming at you from 107.3 Morrow Rock Radio. Having been exposed and killed off by some unknown disease, which was incredibly rapid and lethal. Whatever it was, the Koreans did contain it, and even today the blockades maintain on that dead city. Or is it? I don't mean the quarantine, that's real enough. Ask anyone who's tried to sneak in. No, I mean the city. Is it really dead? It's hard to get satellite footage of the place, but a friend of mine in an interesting place dropped me some images, and let me tell you folks, something is going on. In December last year, a fire broke out in the Donye district. Now, that's not unusual. Maybe a lightning strike, old gas line. What's strange is that in those satellite images in February of this year, that damage appears to be repaired. Now, the Koreans who maintain the blockade of the city have responded to rumors in the past. They say the city was already one of the most automated in the world before the war turned it into collateral damage. After all the people died, the machines just kept working. That even made sense at the time. Come on, it's been 50 years. Do any of you know of any machine that keeps running for 50 years without proper maintenance? I mean, sure, the machines keep the lights on, but who's keeping the machines running? And there's something I left out earlier when we were talking about this. Those Those buildings that burned down in December were old apartment complexes. So what's there now? Well, according to sat photos, it looks like warehouses, at least to me. Listeners, these aren't repairs. It's new construction. Sounds to me like the official line on this one is an official lie. As usual.
Alrighty, everybody, just give me a couple seconds here. Just taking a quick hit after these customers just left here. So, just give me us a couple seconds here, and then we'll be switching up here and getting into it, everything like that, chat. So, we do appreciate everybody already stopping in through here, hanging out, vibing out with us. Also, for everybody also wondering, I also do leave it running like this for a little bit too, since we do stream from the Vape shop. YouTube, if we do just jump right into it right away, it just automatically will give us a, you know, the whole like, oh, this stream is not, you know, meant for everybody, da 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 da. Like, yeah, sure, I might be vaping, but I'm not promoting fucking kids. You know, so the fact that like YouTube will literally just hit the video as like drug use and all this other shit like that, like right off the gate, gates and stuff like that. If we just have the fucking stream start off right off the gate like that. So I let it run like this a little bit too as well. It kind of helped out. We had 2 or 3 customers come in at the same time, right when I started up the stream. So I mean, it kind of benefited me a little bit today. But normally I let it run for about 5-10 minutes because that gives us enough time to go past the little algorithm bot thing that, you know, YouTube uses to try to detect whether or not what we're doing in our videos, because for whatever reason it only hits in the first 5 minutes or so of the video. If we get past that point, I don't end up getting hit until like maybe like weeks or months later on. Then all of a sudden that video gets, you know, hit. So, you know, it's one of those things that thankfully it takes a little bit later on, you know, longer on, or you know, damn, what is the word I'm looking for right now? Holy shit. A little bit longer of a duration of time in order for the bot to actually detect it. That's what I was trying to fucking say. There we go. Holy shit. But yeah, give me just a few seconds here, guys, and I will be switching the screen back over, guys. Okay. Why is the audio coming through but not the video? What the fuck? There we go. Bam. Okay. Got that coming through your chat. Appreciate you being in here, Madre. Appreciate you being in here. Good to have everybody in here. How we all doing? Since Madre's in here, we'll back the camera out of there. She can't handle the FPS of the game. Kind of do wish they would make a third-person mod for an official one, just because the one that you have to use for this, if you wanted to play it that way, is it's not an official mod, so it doesn't have great support. And I do believe that also you can't use what do you call it? With the newer updates and stuff like that. They haven't fixed that all up yet, so they are working on doing an update, I do believe, with that. But they call this new thing that they had, this like little thing called Duo and stuff like that. I know it's supposed to be like the whole couples thing in like Night City and stuff like that, but honestly it would have been nice if that would have been like a surprise update and we get like a small like co-op thing added to the game. Dude, it would have been so rad to see that, because again, you know, Cyberpunk comes from a tabletop RPG, which is a group of people hanging out playing a game together, you know, so it would make more sense to see it start doing something like that. But, so we're just doing some of the side missions here, chat. Oh, I was like, wait, why am I not able to hear the game? That's why. There we go. Okay, looks like I already got that one there. Wait, hold on. Whoa! You can take stuff while in the car? What? Yo, I did not know that, chat. That is a cool feature they've added. And I was wondering why the cars were all stopped. Okay, so then just spawned in like that. That was hilarious. We're driving our Nomad car right now, so it's a little bit better at drifting and stuff like that in the dirt. Hey, I'm calling again.
Do you have a moment? Need to talk? I have to settle on for a moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your brief?
Well, it would be better to
Let me guess.
All right.
know me well.
You know me too well, B.
See you soon.
With a little help from my friends, I love that. Hey, what the fuck? What did I do? Yeah, the fact that other cop car wasn't even going at me, I think is like it didn't even know that was some bullshit. Because I don't even know what the hell I just got in trouble for.
Code 0. I repeat, code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duty.
And these guys are shaking down this dude. Might as well help this dude out. You guys all getting shaken down. Boom, boom.
Some of my listeners seem convinced that it's none other than Raish Bartmoss.
And they are all dead. Damn it. I hate that there's still like one or two flies in here from the other day when we left the door open.
Architect to the net, later its badass destroyer. Rumor's always been he got taken out by a kill set in the early days of the
How the other dude ran and that wasn't like they didn't kill the dude right as I was like killing them.
Is it possible Bartmoss set his creations wild and faked his own death? Did he bring down the net he created because it had turned into another tool the corporations could use to track us and ultimately?
I do wonder if Bartmoss is in the Black Wall, kind of like what's her face is the kind of like Alt is. Because I could see her doing that, or I see him doing that, kind of like how Alt is. I just nullified everybody over there. Just want that to be clear. I just turned everybody into a fucking nub. He doesn't say, yeah, it said it was playing, but I did not hear music playing in the car. This road. There's this, other car. Y'all might remember me driving around usually. It's the Black Caliburn, which is also known as the Merkman Mobile. We all call it the Batman Mobile because it's supposed to be a reference to the Lambo from the Batman Begins movies. Like the third one, I think it is, the one he drives a Lambo to stop the dude from revealing that it's him. Or is it the sequel? I want to say it's the third one. No, maybe that is. Maybe I am right. I think that is actually the second one. Oh, Johnny's in the car with me. I love it. I love it that Johnny Spawn's in the car with us now more. Alright. We're almost to the other car there, chat. We just gotta drive over here to pick it up. Also, if anybody wants to help out here at the Vape shop, completely free way to do so. If you guys look up the Vape store over in Moscow, Idaho, Cafe to Vapor, and then write a review. And just, you don't even have to put my name in there, but you can if you want. You can say, you know, Cody and stuff like that. But if you help us out by doing some reviews, they will actually help us out get on top of the ball game. So that way, most of the time when people hit up Google and they go to look for, you know, what is the best vape store in the area, they're gonna find your boy at the top of that list. So if you guys can and will do so to help out with that, that honestly does so much for all of us. So, boom. Look at this free fucking car. Oh, I love this one, dude. It's such a nice one. Read this every day, never give up, remember your purpose. I love that. That's what he has it titled as. Don't be afraid, there's nothing there. That's what they always told me. But the night my parents were murdered, see how you can see the instant vibe of Batman with it? I knew I had something in the dark of that night I searched for a long time. Cloaked myself in the darkness, learning it, understanding it, merging with it. Realized in the depths there was light, where the light cannot escape. There was only one thing, to fear, myself. I became the shadow, I became vengeance. I became the man Night City doesn't deserve. I became Mercman. Because everybody's a mercenary, that's why he's called Mercman. I deliver the vengeance, destruction, and justice necessary to save this dying city from itself, and I will do so to the day my heart no longer beats inside my chest. Which is implying that, obviously, that sadly enough has happened finally. Over there, here you have the shirt. It says, I hear with the new software they're coming up with in Chiba, you're going to be able to cram your body with more options than fracking Zetatech Aerodyne. Last guy in here, he wanted me to build him a cyber hand that had a built-in frack. You don't want to know. People want the weirdest stuff these days. If you can get parts, I can fix it. Count on it. Chumbata, Mr. Ice, Head of Design Technics Incorporated. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things like that with the outfits that have like actually like little lore to them as well, chat. I love that. Workman returns again, once more, forever. I love that. Ooh, that was nice, but I didn't end up smashing the car. Oh, it's so bright. There we go. Good shit. Before we do the Aldecados, we're gonna do the Dream On. Dream on, dream on. They don't really have the best handling because the drifting on it is squirrely. But, dude, the top speed on this car is amazing. This bad boy will haul some ice. There's also a bunch of random stuff to go out and explore out in Night City, out in the desert and stuff like that. So we'll do that at some point too as well. We might do that tomorrow, chat. Just make it a day of exploring out in the desert. Or if I can get the internet to work when I get home tonight, maybe we'll do that when we stream tonight. Whew. Like you're bad. So I was distracted by the fact that I saw people walking by. And I was like, oh, are they coming in? So they came right to the ramp thing, and they stopped, looked at the store, and I was just like, that's when I looked up, like, are you guys coming in? And then they just kind of walked off, like, oh, okay, never mind. All right, that's good. Like, dude, it kills me too. Like, we have that happen so much recently, where like, we walk by and like they'll like talk about the store, or, like they'll say something about like wanting to come in, and then they just don't come in. Ah, you motherfucker! You just had to jump into the way of the car. You fucking retard. I got no fucking shame on killing that dude. That dude was a retard.
Security there? Fine. On our way.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Come on.
We're upstairs.
Thanks.
Thank you. Go. Fuck upstairs. Use that to get the fuck out of the fucking wanted level. Like, nope. I'm doing this shit. Okay, dude here skateboarding. That's dope. Got a nice new deck too. And a birdhouse deck. Yo, what's up, Trika? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you.
It's good to see you again.
Something happen?
Come on, Jeff will explain everything. He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Mike, we're talking about the
Bother us
cornerstone
at
of my
doing what
platform.
exactly?
I'm not doing a U-turn just
You'll
because
know in a
Night Court.
minute.
No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass. Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments. We'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
I was like, where's the where's the altitude? And I didn't realize I moved a little further up.
Usual kind, though.
Alright.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back.
Definitely an
dead of
unusual
night,
break-in.
Something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Can't blame ya.
Right?
Former mayor's death? You unraveled that mystery. I trust you'll be able to crack this one as well.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know, NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
True that, true that.
If we reported a
So
break-in,
does
the
V.
media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign
Yo,
of a
Noogles,
break-in
appreciate
or
you
of a
coming in. How's it
shooting
going,
fire.
fam? How's it going?
Security cams didn't record anything.
I like that you dropped the
outside,
icy
didn't
face
see it.
when you come in here. I like that. I like that.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security.
Speaking of ice, if he would have had proper ice, he wouldn't have been fucking completely screwed up into the mind the way he has been. Let's go with this one.
What did the
next.
intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of
Charging
mask.
over that.
Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either.
I slept through the whole thing.
I will say this real quick too. So like, even though they're changing his memory and like they probably just altered what like the guy looked like to him in his mind, or just erase that thought of like what his face looked like and stuff like that. They could totally do something like the FIA, which is like where you get that later on in the game, which is the the face mask thing. Now, granted, this was done before Phantom Liberty, so that probably wasn't a thought process yet. So, like, I feel like that's definitely something like, you know, they didn't think about like, oh yeah, we should have like had that maybe like retconned in the story to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, they possibly could have used a face mask type thing like the FIA uses to, you know, pretend to look like something else, someone else, something else, whatever the case is. So when Jefferson saw them, you know, of course he would shoot first, ask questions later type deal. You know what I mean, chat? So the camera like this too, since I'm more like this on this angle here, guys. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, guys. I think that looks better. So, but that's at least just a thought I just had in my head when I was thinking about this. When they were talking about the fact that, you know, you couldn't remember the face, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, you get that tech later on in the game where, you know, they cut V's face off technically and replace it with a face that's obviously like it looks just like yours, but it's like a prosthetic that whenever you get the DNA from certain people and their personality traits downloaded, you can literally have it fucking change you to look like them 100%, and even to have their hormones, and like if they're like, you know, a drug user, you'll have their the effects of what it feels like to be on the drugs while they're usually doing like, you know, a deal or whatever the case is. It's a whole crazy fucking thing. Definitely, like, it's with the moment where, like, as they always say, when technology gets so advanced that it's almost undistinguishable from magic. You know, that's kind of what this ends up being like once you start to look into it a little bit more,
Election
chat.
season takes its toll on you.
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
I also think because of the fact that they're changing their memories and stuff like that, if you, like, you could argue the fact that, like, well, why wouldn't they have changed their memory right after the thing to just not remember this at all? And I think it's because SSI, I think, figured that they just changed just a few things, that the paralysis would probably drop the topic and not look into it further. So, you know what I mean? So, it's one of those things where I think that they honestly just thought that the paralysis would just be so caught up with the rat race of the actual election season that they wouldn't really be thinking much of the whole idea of all that too. Also, Fox, I do gotta say, it's hilarious too. You know, like I said, with the whole creator program, needing more people to chat over on the Rumble side and stuff like that. And you've been more actively going to the YouTube side ever since I got onto the creator program. Like, bro, go over to Rumble and chat more over there. Like, stop doing the YouTube thing, dude. I don't know why you're over on YouTube so much more all of a sudden when I need people to be chatting on Rumble more. Like, I don't understand why you guys are all doing that. Like the Madre's helping out with that, which I appreciate her for doing that, but I need more than just, like, emotes and stuff like that. If you guys can, please actually type and talk in the Rumble side. It would be really fucking helpful. You know, I see we have viewers and people hanging out, lurking and chilling and vibing over there on Rumble. It would be great to see guys actually type over there. Foxo, you as a moderator though and as a friend, you should know, you know, better than to just go like, hey, let's just keep doing YouTube. It's like, bro, I need people to type in on Rumble side. Why the fuck are you being an ass and just going over to the fucking YouTube side and just completely doing that? Like, it's almost like you're doing that because, like, you know, just because I got into the program, and you're like, all right, cool. You know, he's in the program there. I don't need to help him on there. Like, you know, it's like, I think you're trying to probably help that whole YouTube side. That's such a huge number, bro. I'm not worried about that. That shit'll happen way down the road, right? The Rumble side, we're already in the creator program. I would appreciate it more if, especially my moderators and my homies, would actually be on the Rumble side and actually type in there. Now, if you guys want to support the stream and obviously like subs, you know, donations, anything like that, Kick is the best place to do it. Right, because, you know, you get the fucking, there's no cutoff, there's no, like, you know, you gotta have $50, $100, whatever the case is. It is just whatever you earn it, you get paid it every Thursday, well, Wednesday technically, but let's say, like, today, if it was, you know, dropped in today, it would come next Thursday. So by Wednesday, we would get, you know, whatever subs that would come in. So that's how that always rolls out, right? So that's why I always tell people, if you guys want to support the stream, further than, like, you know, sharing the stream, that's always a huge way you guys can support the stream, completely free, is just share out the stream. Now on the Rumble side, you know, watching the ads, that helps out because that adds the ad revenue. Second thing that also helps out too is obviously sharing and reposting the streams, things like that, because it lets people to actually catch the stream afterwards, even if they don't catch it right now. Again, just like YouTube. The best thing though about Rumble on that in regards is that they actually will promote the live streams even afterwards, like a regular uploaded video, which I absolutely love that, because a lot of people go to Rumble to go and catch the videos. Even if they don't see them live, they'll catch them afterwards. And that's a huge thing that I do absolutely appreciate. But being in the creator program, I do actively need more people chatting on the Rumble side. And it kind of blows my mind that everybody who was chatting on the Rumble side, out of the homies, which would be both Jaco and Fox, have now gone back over to doing it on the YouTube side, which is kind of like, what are you guys doing? I need you guys over on Rumble. Go to Rumble. Chat over there. It helps me more over there because you guys, are more chatters. You guys actually type a lot. You talk a lot. And so, again, I need that more on the Rumble side because that's counted from there, not YouTube. They don't give a shit about YouTube, and I don't give a shit about YouTube really either. It's like, look, and I know some people are going to be like, dude, come on, man. YouTube is so much better. Like, look, YouTube, yes, is bigger. YouTube has, obviously more money and everything like that to go through towards all this shit. They do not, however, throw that money towards streaming. In fact, they actively, see it as a loss of revenue. So YouTube will not, until they really see it being viable of an outcome or profitable, are not going to put money into the whole streaming side of it. So my goal to make the side of the platform of YouTube, like the streaming side of that, bigger, is more so to do that, through the fact of building up my actual YouTube videos. Like, again, yes, I appreciate that there, Fox. Again, and when you type in chalk and vibe out, and stuff like that, like over here, again, it helps out more because I know, like I said, like you and Jaco both are more active typers. So you guys, when you guys are talking and typing and stuff like that, it actually helps out my, Rumble side way fucking more because, again, you guys are actually, keeping the chat flowing and stuff like that. So even if I got maybe a little bit caught up with the game, you guys are always doing great with helping out the chat. But the fact is, too, because I'm here at work and I haven't had the time to think about setting it all up, I don't also have it capturing the chat and putting it on the stream. So this way, where I want the chat to kind of primarily go towards anyways, you guys are, doing a great job of helping keeping it maintained over there. And that's what helps the flow of everything better on that side. And people kind of, can hang out and show it to you guys and stuff like that when I'm kind of caught up with stuff. But because on the YouTube side, again, it's also that pertinence of things of like YouTube, viewers are used to that kind of like mentality of content. And then with the Kick side, again, 90% of the time, it's like I know a good chunk of, of you guys have it either opened up already or Vibe and lurking, whatever the case is. And then I have my usual lurkers over there, and then I have the mods that also mod and watch over on Kick as well too. So that's another big thing right there. So that helps me out greatly as well with maintaining the flow of like all the bot shit that we've been having to happen come through today, dude. It's ridiculous too. So, well, fucking knows. Never fucking blown it. But so yeah, no, it's just. This is one of those things where it's like, look, at the end of the day, like if somebody could, like if anybody asked me, like, what's the best way to support the stream? Chatting in Rumble, 1, 2, doing a share, right? Sharing it on X, share it on Facebook, share it on TikTok, share it anywhere, right? All of that shit literally helps us out tenfold, okay? Because you were reaching eyes then that we normally would not have reached otherwise. All right, and that is not a fucking actual just joke or just a poet, and it's a type of moment. Wow. But it is legitimately because of the fact that if let's say you post it on Facebook, I may not reach the people on Facebook because again that's primarily usually your family and friends, things like that. And you never know. You might have families and friend members that actually do like watching streams. You just didn't know it, and then they see that stream, they might come and hang out, and then now they come and hang out in yours afterwards as well too. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Always, think about using all these ways to promote yourself and to promote your friends and others that you're watching as well. It's a great way to do that. Great way to support them, especially if you want to support somebody but you don't have a means to, whether it be sub money or donation money, whatever the case is. But you want to show support. To me, one of the best and biggest ways of showing support, other than just chatting in the streams, is just share them out. Share them out. Make sure to hit the like button over here on Rumble, over on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to smash the subscribe button over on YouTube, over here on Rumble, and over on Kick. be sure to hit that follow button. It greatly helps out the channel. Again, it allows for me to reach out more and more people that we would not have been able to reach out otherwise. So definitely do that. It is a big helpful thing right there, guys.
Intruder, take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memories...
Yeah, it's not disturbing at all.
Came recommended. An acquaintance.
Also,
You think
why would
SSI
you
might be
take
behind this?
a security company though just from an acquaintance?
That or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Could be the same people who were behind Mayor Ryan's murder.
Or Weldon Holt, Jeff's opponent in the race. The polls have him trailing Jeff.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's
What the hell is this sound of Midnight Game? What's that?
I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure Veal turns something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little scooping around.
Liz can
Little
give you the tour.
snooping.
Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
Come on, let me show you around.
Rather poke around my own way. You mind?
No, of course not. I'll be right behind you, in case.
Look how like a bunch of these TVs are broken like this. But yeah, there's only one that actually allows me to do that. Cool ass little thing with it.
This was my den before the campaign. A place to focus, relax.
Doesn't look it anymore.
Security had to set up somewhere. One of the many small sacrifices I've had to make.
Yeah, I bet. Small sacrifice, she says. At least we got two of them, at least.
This was the first, but it won't be the last.
Yeah, I love how V's face appears normally, but for whatever reason I'm crouched, it does that right now, chat, which is hilarious. It's like Magic World where we're to explore and fight monsters for a character named Hazel to fight darkness to safeguard her hometown, and the game is on Game Pass. I'm gonna have to check it out then. Damn it, I did not mean to do that. Oh wow, okay, so actually we were damn near... Oh yeah, see here's all the deleted files. We were pretty much still through all the cameras though, apparently I didn't even realize it.
It looks like SSI's employees knew about the break-in.
Yeah, they also use code pink, white, and black for some of the teams. Oh, and yellow for some of the team names as well, chat. Something else that I've noticed with that. And for all those that are just coming in and vibing out with us so far, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Thursday so far. Also hope you guys had a great summer so far to boot. So it has been a beautiful fucking summer over here in the inland northwest, well, Pacific Northwest. We usually call it the inland northwest just because like we are a little bit more further inland, but we still consider ourselves part of the Pacific Northwest over here. Just because again, I mean, it's the three main states that do it, so you know.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it though.
I wonder why. Fix the screen, did a little acid trip. Like literally as if we're in the black wall. You know what I mean? Or at the black wall itself.
What was that?
No fucking clue. Felt kinda good, but weird. Like tripping on acid.
That happened to the screen a lot. Or
I love that Keanu Reeves' character is such a sommelier of drugs. Jacob figured out why Dudu said DSL lips. Well, what the fuck did it mean? I bet you it's something stupid, but still.
I don't understand.
what just happened a second ago? Didn't see it?
But why would he put lips twice then? Dick sucking lips, lips? Think about that. Again, like I said, fucking stupid. See what I mean? Like, yeah, he's got them dick sucking lips, we know that. It's because he's always got his mouth agape, ready for a dick to be plopped right into it. That's why Voodoo's always, you know, streaming like this. He's waiting for that big old fat cock to be slapped right into his mouth.
No? What?
Never mind.
Be right back, chat. How's it going? Yeah, we're looking for some chew. Sadly, no, we don't sell chew here. We only have the knickknacks for the lozenges and stuff like that. And so, I do wish we had a little bit wider variety. Like, there is the one store that sells cigars, smokes, and vapes, stuff like that. And I think if we did do that, I think that would honestly help us mitigate on slow days when we had things like that. But it just, at this point now, we can't do it because it requires too much of an investment, and we can't do it now. So it really fucking blows, man. I'll tell you that, chat. But yeah, again, Voodoo is a complete fucking retard, though. Dude doesn't even make a good burn. Well, himself sounding like a complete fucking moron.
Jesus Christ.
Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
They violated our privacy. The sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
Use meds. Intruder make a beeline here after Jeff tagged him?
Talking to yourself again?
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me.
How could they do this to us? The gall.
Ever noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, come on, really? Like, you didn't notice something like this, chat?
Violating our trust? Watching our every move?
How did you not notice something like this?
Secret room full of spy stuff in our own apartment?
So you didn't notice. Okay. Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I'm not letting any more of those freaks set foot. Ugh. My
Yeah, as they rewire
Something
brain.
wrong?
like that.
Don't worry about me.
The fucked up part is that she will then later admit to you, oh yes, I stumbled upon that room once before already, and I knew I had seen that room before. So, of course you did, damn it. That's why you've been acting all fucking weird, Elizabeth. Little like black wall effect going on in the background too, I've noticed. Typical behavior, the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent events. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Object Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. This qualifies as extreme deviation from acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Emergency maintenance requested. That's what they were trying to do, is they were trying to do maintenance on his brain, I think. Request to proceed with Operation Condon. Target Alpha has been approved. A joint maneuver will be conducted with Team Orange. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Field agents from Tier Orange have successfully avoided contact. Orange reports that the mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. Suspension of Operation Condon. An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedures. Field Agent Blue 66M was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation suspension protocol has been initiated. The only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue, which is, Mr. Blue Eyes and his group. Let's see, clues they out of that. Right. Ah, yes. Talk about how about rewiring neural pathways and stuff like that, chat.
Weird hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but
That it is,
doesn't
for a
look
reason
older
though.
than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of
Which is
sight.
pretty fucking handy.
Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
Especially when you think about the fact that there's no big buildings like that in front of this. How ironic, right?
Got a vision on our receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
I'm gonna fucking kill my eyes right now. Where is she? Where the fuck is she at again?
Liz, this is way bigger than we thought.
Keeps it like
Jeff's entire
right in my
campaign
eyeball.
could be threatened.
Like literally right in the eyeball.
Let me
Like,
worry
bam.
about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. No
Smoking, yeah, it'd be the exact thing you'd be
Never
wanting to
set
do at
up
that
any
moment.
transmitter.
No shit, but you didn't set up that fucking secret room either, though, Liz.
Don't really see any other possibility. But we still don't know who they work for.
So what do we do with the transmitter?
Nothing just yet. Let me check the van first.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Getting a little elusive there, huh?
Keep that
A little
in mind.
dodging the question? Or I guess dodging the point, like, you don't have to call Jeff, you know, you can call me instead. Like, yes, but he hired me, not you. Yeah, I thought there was like a bullet shot here, chat. Not in the hallway. I forget about this in the hallway, not in here. Alright, time to go and investigate the Maelstrom gang. Luckily, I've already been in the area, turned off all the cameras in that area. This fucking elevator takes forever now. Because they're so fucking high up in the building.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us a slip any second.
We're taking the best wheels we can for this job. Out of my way, motherfucker.
Details. So why am I'm telling you this. It's what she told me. Seemed unbelievable.
As soon as I started scanning them, they started driving off.
So she tells me after a while I'm half a joke deal. Like she says, the net isn't what it seems.
Jam-packed with hardware. My optics don't
Oh,
see
that's right.
any
Doing that,
manufacturer
yes, that,
info or
okay.
detect any mods.
Why do you think?
Don't lose them, V.
Because that's what
Oh, now you're interested. They don't
We
mass
could
produce
expose a
trucks
corporal
like this.
conspiracy here.
What are
V.
they
I'm
doing? What are
telling
they
you.
hiding?
They could earjacking. Could be the security firm or government. Media scouting for dirt on the paralysis.
she talked about the difference between, how did she put it, hyperfractus stratified computation.
Dude, this sunlight is killing my eyeballs, chat. I'm telling you, man.
Skull of S. Just his origins in the Vatican.
Bro, I looked over at your message and then I fucking ran right into that car.
Now listen, you know I'm a skeptical guy. I don't run every rumor I hear despite what my detractors might say. And I might have kept this one to myself if it weren't for the fact that I've known her for ages. And she's not a kook.
Ah, yeah, see, there was a computer right there on the side of it that we had to grab the information off.
Thing. I'd love to hear
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent. Suspect has
You look at
disappeared.
politicians
All
and see a
units on
curated
site,
display,
continue
but
searching
behind
area.
the scenes it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralyses, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
Shit. They're taking us into Northside. Scanning well, Johnny.
Oh. Sunlight. Oh, the camera on. What the hell? Bad dad ass. Fool. I realized which one was actually going first there. Oh, there he is. I was like, where the fuck is this person at? Up on the fucking pole of all things, dude. Like, I don't know how the hell they got up there, but I was a little crafty, I will say that. Crafty, crafty. Primarily, mostly everybody was blowing up. Or hacked in some way. So I just gotta say, that was super badass. And it was super clean how it all went too. Encrypted note. Cracked security on it there. Gains access to encrypted data, BD 551C1C. There we go, chat. The fucking thing's gonna shout you to give a ticket. Those guys were supposed to be the distraction. Yeah, they didn't work out so well. They all died. Love the ominous sound of music too playing. At least he wasn't on a little pole like I thought he was, but still. Alright, all the cameras are now turned off. I was trying to see if we can explode him off the ladder there, but I guess not. Alright, jack into this truck, y'all.
Pierced it, we're in.
Then we get to start to see all the
better records than this.
all the other people that they're actually
Pictures,
hacking into.
medical records. Vulnerability to neuroplasticity. It's some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis, biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Red blots are memory.
Yo,
records
Cholas,
in the
appreciate you,
head.
fam. Appreciate
See how
you.
they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit! They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
Oh, that they do.
V, do you have any news?
Gonna wanna sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally.
Oh shit. Alright. Hold on, chat. Be right back. Alright. Always with the calls for fucking things we don't have. This guy was asking for a fogger vape. We haven't had
They
foggers
scan
come in
your
in
minds
fucking
and now
years,
using
honestly.
some kind of conditioning to.
Wait, not on the hollow.
Right. I'll come by.
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
He's like, yeah, right. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, this window. Yeah. I actually really like this car that we get from the Nomad Life Pass. Oh, it actually is like totally a car I vibe with a lot. Oh, my contacts. Kind of piss me off here. Oh, come on. What?
All units, we have a situation in Westbrook. Please respond. Copy, dispatch. I swear to Christ, if it's Uridine again.
The hell?
Like, come on. I didn't even hit anybody, really. I scraped a car, and that was it. Dude, apparently now the cops get called on you for, like, every little thing now, dude. It's actually kind of annoying. Dude, can we please? With the cops, hurry.
All units in the area, order
Fuck's
has been
sake.
restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Alright, we're going to Yui. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. See what I mean, dude? Like, why be that retarded? Turn towards the wall of the fucking area where I can't obviously go, right? Goes like literally does this, faces it, and then pushes themselves into the street. At that point, I should be allowed to run them over. They're that retarded. I'm doing a fucking service to the fucking humanity by getting them out of the gene pool.
Hey, you there? Hey, you did brain
Will you sit? Hey. Please? Thank you for coming.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago we last met. Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
We got the beginning.
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be
I
changing
got the
right in front
dust
of
so
me.
I can actually dust off everything
Becoming
a little bit
someone
better.
else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something
Glad you're
insidious.
bugging that one, dude.
And not just with Jeff.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
Oh, that must have been hard.
It was.
It's like, I wonder why you're acting strangely, you know what I mean? Like, especially when your brain is being rewrote. I feel like though they should have, like, SSI should have realized that they were making such drastic changes way too quickly and way too obviously, so that they should have like pumped the brakes and did it more gradually, so that it kind of like the Inception thing where you feel like you came up with those ideas that you just decided one day, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. You know what? That is my favorite movie anymore. You know what? That's not my favorite book anymore. I don't want to read anymore. Things like that, right? You don't just instantly make it happen. You gradually ease into it. So this way, they think that they came up with that idea themselves.
So the whole time you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment,
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten.
Yeah, how do you forget something like that, though, chat? You know what I mean?
I find that terrifying.
Mentioned any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail. I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they just wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
That's the problem.
Haven't
Just like V says to Johnny, like, well, I didn't even notice it, you know, when I started becoming you. And he's like, that's the fucked up part, is like, you know, changing somebody to somebody else. And it's like, legitimately, that is the thing right there. Is like, you know, you don't, it's just become indistinguishable. You don't even remember what's your actual memories anymore to what's, you know, the memories they're implanting at that point. And so, like, for, like, with Johnny and V, you know, V starts being like, or Johnny makes a comment about, you know, the fact that, you know, he'll have to deal with the fact that Dexter Deshawn bested him and stuff like that, and that'd be a memory that he'll have and stuff, because it's, you know, a memory that V had. You know, it's not, the memories become, you know, kind of intertwined. And it's like that, yeah, when is it that it's still your memory, though, or is that just the implantation of the memory? You know, and so it starts to really fuck with you mentally, you know, and I guess it's almost that whole, like, it destroys the whole I think, therefore I am type of credence to that as well, too.
told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So, you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you? Try to blackmail you?
Appreciate you, Chef. Appreciate you.
I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble,
It's the exact same that they tell us to
accident.
us as well when we go to tell
Then they
Jeff
wiped
about it.
any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends
No,
on it.
they're gonna come in. Okay. There was that group view that I saw earlier. Was they gonna come in this time?
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
Wanted
There's
everything
always
to
a
just
choice.
go on and flow on, because it was convenient.
Convenient?
I got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is I love my husband, and I want him to be safe and happy.
Or that's what they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
You think if I tell him everything that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging.
True that. True that,
Play
chat.
this.
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
Truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll
Right.
take full responsibility for anything SSI
That
goes
made
on to
no
do.
sense too. It feels like it's a cop out. Like, oh, I promise I'm gonna fire them. See, like I'll fire them. It's like, are you
I'll add a
really
meeting
going
and
to fire them? Because I
reconciliation
don't think
part to
you
Jeff's
are.
schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Exactly.
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No. No, this is different. Saw yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds' individual thoughts.
Paralysis make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking.
They're in the lore book too of the tabletop RPG chat.
The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
Yep.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis lives?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Okay.
Glad you could clear your schedule.
Oh, it's the boss of horror boss, and it's also
Not gonna buy anything. Yes.
what is it? Not Big Pete, Little Mike. This is fucking call it girlfriend.
Mind if I just peruse?
If you're not.
I forgot about that. Instead of the 8.5%, we got a 10%. That.
Where's all this stuff come from?
Trade secret. Gonna get anything? Because otherwise, you just taking up space.
Such a rude bitch. Oh, I didn't even start the Ballard Buck
Listen to
Rooms.
that guy.
Yeah.
How'd you rate his chops?
To my untrained ear, sounds alright, I guess.
A little easy listen.
Listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling? That's what counts. Guy's hurting, got something he can't take. And it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo
Giggity.
more than he keeps it, but not bad.
Really know how to give a guy a compliment. Bet how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams.
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Being at the top can be worth it. Wanna shake the world, you know? World's gotta feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
All right, Princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
So, you're saying some old samurai bootlegs are still floating around town? Smell heads.
No idea you were such a materialist.
I can almost cry. Almost.
Jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist after all these years?
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know.
Now, what? Now the noodle shop. Just shooting the car out, eventually. But look how they was all fucking up on me because they were blinded out by that fucking flashbang of the sunlight there. Ooh, that was smooth. You had done that earlier. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh shit. It's always so random when you see this shit happen. Like, there'll be just people sitting in their car and it'll just explode like this. Alright, we're gonna get a repair job on the car here after we, it's fuck, we'll just run to the spot. So I will run to the spot. Okay, that one's down. Is it fucking E? No wasted mic. Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. Ugh.
Can't hide. You know that.
Oh. Okay, there we go. Now they're all okay. Sunlight is getting me right in the eye, chat. Like, maybe like literally having a little like small micro fucking like cosms from like, the seizures and stuff like that, where it just like makes my body spaz out from the light. This is one of the reasons why I hate the sunlight right here at the shop, chat. It's the way it fucking hits my eyes, man. It just fucks with me so hard. Fucking hell, man. I like making my whole body tense too. Fuck. Oh, take a break from that for a second here because we've been live for about almost 2 hours now. Okay, I'm gonna take a small 5-minute breather check. Or chat. Oh, crap. Damn, that fucked with my eyes and my head pretty hard. Plus, these my ear break too from the way I have to have these on for listening to from when chat gets in here or customers come in. So I'll probably have to do it this way for a little bit just to help give this side of the ear a little bit of a break. So we'll do that when we come back here in just 1 second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my character off to the side here so that the music can still be playing and stuff like that, chat. Chill over here so my music can play, and then I will be right back. everybody. Woo. Take a quick couple hits there as well to help with the fucking. Oh, nice.
Hey,
Cinnamon.
it's Rachel, the Passion Project BD.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
We've got a crisis on our hands. Could really use your help. Stevenson's had a breakdown. Nothing any shrink can do about it.
Gonna pick up all the unique colors we can here in chat.
Can you come here to the studio just to talk to him?
Fine, sure. On my way.
She said she'll come. Thanks, V.
Wanted to try to grab as many of the colors as I can, chat. To actually have some, different options for my cars. My goodness, that's so light. I always like to have it saved right here. Yeah, these boots are made for walking. That was the YouTuber mission that I never got before while playing a Nomad playthrough, chat. So it was super fucking cool to actually get that one finally. Alright, here we go.
It doesn't
Boom.
matter what you tell him.
You hit with that.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Appreciate all the emotes across the thing. Appreciate you, Hog. Appreciate you, Fox. Appreciate everybody over here. Appreciate everybody that's over here watching on Rumble, YouTube, and over on Kick, guys.
We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Fuck.
Yeah, we definitely got hit by something from the black wall. And then, of course, if you look just ever so slightly, there's a Mr. Blue Eyes standing right there, chat.
Hello, V.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth, what did she tell you exactly?
Not the truth.
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
Isn't it weird that you're a virtuous politician candidate?
Flattered, but no. Far from it. Do I try my best? What's this got to do with anything?
How many people can honestly say they don't strike deals with gangs or take eddies from corpse?
100% there, chat.
A lot, I'd like to think.
Nope.
They just haven't introduced themselves yet.
Sell it up, buddy.
Almost
No,
like this
no.
city doesn't deserve somebody like
Exactly. You're like the Batman of this world.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
you.
He's like
SSI's
the
on
Two-Face.
some unknown group that's out to control
Harvey
your
Dent. That's the word.
lives.
He's like the Harvey Dent of this world.
Know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife, watching your every move.
He goes from angry to actually sad.
Somebody's hijacked your life, or set your course, your career.
I'll admit, there were a couple of fortunate coincidences, but
They forged your views, personality, even that skepticism that pisses me off so much. Clearly, what they want is for you to be their mayor, molding you like a clay figurine.
fuck. I need to remember who recommended SSI to me.
Your memories, can't even trust those anymore.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Trust me, you never will.
If there will be almost pretty much like never was an intruder. Like that's where that'll end up leading to. It'll be like that as if there was never actually an intruder at all. And it'll drive him more and more mad the more he tries to find that which he'll never find. So on the charge, so it'll be ready to go by the time we leave here in a little bit. It is already about 6:50 almost. Probably wrap it up right after this mission here, chat, just that way we can get ready to go. And then I'll walk home and then we'll see if we can't get the stream to work at home as well too, chat. 'Cause I want to be able to continue
Then I'll find whoever's behind this.
playing everything like that when we get home
These
too as
motherfuckers
well.
will show
So
what's what.
Could show their hand if you're patient. Wait long enough.
play the long con.
Or use your mayoral powers if you get elected. Long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's art of war. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Don't see
Exactly.
you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God, I have to tell Liz.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point?
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
I hate to say this, but I think the whole situation was convenient.
Convenient? This is my wife you're talking about.
Think about it. Perfect wife of the perfect mayor. That's who they conditioned her to be.
She must have believed she was protecting Sachi. And me. Would have told me otherwise.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to...
I'm not gonna be their pawn.
I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give more than they bargained for. Yeah, same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good
Good
night.
night. Yep.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
Exactly. It's the black
So
wall.
aliens.
Nope, it's the black
Very
wall.
funny.
Rogue AI.
You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
Yep.
So, not aliens.
Damn it,
Doesn't
V.
matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet.
My man.
My man.
I think it's the fucking Rick and Morty. They're like, my man. Thank you, sir. Oh, fuck. That's so bad, but it's so funny, chat. You know, it's true. It's so fucking true. You know, we just pissed off Mr. Blue Eyes now. He turns around and he'll walk off, which goes fucking, like, nowhere, which is funny that he even does that. We definitely will get a hateful message, though, from, whatchamacallit, Elizabeth here later on. She'll be very, very pissed off at us, chat. So. The shocker. I love that it's literally the shocker for that one. The queue prioritization. Go with this one. We're gonna be definitely a mad hatter of fucking cyber abilities and technical abilities. I think, Chad, that's what my main goal is to go for, since we go to level 60 in this one. I just don't know what else we'll end up bringing up on the side. I don't know if I should do cool or body. I mean, body would be good for the health, but cool would be good for the actual technical ability, and then we could add, like, you know, certain, like, things like the feline footwork and air dash and stuff like that. I know air dashes and reflexes, that's right, shit. We'll have to figure out what we're going to want to do here, chat. We'll figure that out. So, but, let's go ahead and save right there. Go ahead and quit the game. Since it has been a blast playing so far, guys. So, like I said, I will hopefully see you guys back here live once I get home. We'll see if we can't get the stream going like we have been here at the shop. If not, tomorrow when we get here at the shop, I'll have a stream going as well again. We'll do it much earlier in the daytime. I meant to do it again earlier here today, but we were kind of busy today. And then at the same time, though, I was just also doing a bunch of other side missions in the game and just kind of doing some stuff that I didn't want to have to worry about, like, you know, the worry like, oh no, there's a nudity, or is there that, or is this in the game and stuff like that. Because we did the romance with Judy, so we did the pyramid song mission and a bunch of other stuff like that. So, and of course, like, there is a abundance of nudity in that mission. Once you get done with it, if you're trying to romance Judy's character, because that's finally when you get to do so. So that was a big one, and I was like, I forgot. And I will say, the only thing that makes me mad about it is because, like, out of all the romance options, the reason why I do love that one the most is that it actually feels, one, earned, and two, it actually feels like emotionally impactful as well for V. You know, so it's one of my, like, actual favorite ones, because it actually feels like, you know, V's fully, like, actually letting down their guard for once, just as much as Judy's actually doing the same thing in that regard, because, you know, both of them have had a very, very shitty last few months. You know, they've lost, you know, people near and dear to them, and it's taken its toll on their hearts, you know, and they've got their walls up. They're very guarded and jaded, you know, and so for them to be able to let them down and to embrace each other that way, it's a much more beautiful and much more meaningful actual moment than just like, oh, V's getting laid, you know what I mean? And I feel like so many of the other ones are kind of just along that line where, like, Pan Am's is meant to be meaningful, but it still just feels like, oh, she's just a hot piece of ass, you know, type of deal. Carrie Eurodyne's kind of the same thing. It's just like, oh, it's fucking in the middle of destroying my boss's fucking yacht. Rivers is just kind of weird. I guess you could argue that his is, you know, earned as well if you have a female V, but I think that Judy's by far is the best penultimate fucking actual romance in the entire game. And it primarily hinges on the fact of just the emotional attachment that Judy gives herself to V. And I think that it's a very actual, like, beautiful and, like, human experience that you see, which happens in real life a lot of times when you see really good relationships that really, really, you know, come from the soul and the heart, you know. So I absolutely love the way they did that storyline. So that's why I chose to go with that. But I was like, I should probably play all that offline or off the stream. And so I had to do that, and then a couple of times I had to run back and forth to the gas station or the mini bar, I should say, to grab some like ramen and shit like that for food. Plus, I didn't want to eat on stream too, so I had to eat the ramen off stream. So that also took a little bit of time as well, fam. But like I said, hopefully we'll see you guys back here in about like 40, 50 minutes or so. It'll take me a little bit to get there to the house, hopefully set everything up. Fingers crossed, God willing, and everything hopefully lines with the stars, that we can go live and have exactly like this go on just at home. Because literally, this is just fiber optics. The only difference between here and at home is that this is 100 upload and that at home is 33 upload. Yet somehow I'm getting drop frames like a fucking, a leaking ship in the middle of the sea. So it's just ridiculous. So we'll see if we can't fix that issue and get it going once we get home, guys. I will see you all back here then. Much love, fam, and I appreciate everybody for popping in through here so far today, hanging out, vibing out with your boy while I'm here at the vape shop. And I will see you guys when we get home.